Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 6th. And sorry, I messed up your cards there at the beginning. But this week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what's going on for you. I feel like it'll be a good week for you socially, and maybe social interactions going a lot better. Came up for Taurus as well, kind of, but you have different cards here, but you start off with the Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts, very good card for your emotions overflowing, kind of like the Ace of Cups and the Tarot, just a good card for good feelings at this time. I feel like it is, again, I feel like it's very socially oriented in a lot of ways, and I feel like you are, kind of getting better at basically dealing with people at this time. I feel like it will be a long process, probably, probably for like the next 6 months, which I guess would fit in with the eclipse at the end of the week. But, again, I feel like it'll be good for you. Next, Nine of Diamonds. A lot of people getting these like death cards. This card is sometimes called the Coffin, so it can just represent some sort of transformation that you're going through. Also a great card for more money. It can represent asking for more money at work, or some sort of promotion or raise. It can represent more responsibilities and, having added responsibilities at this time. So, again, I think it could represent, for a lot of you, some sort of promotion that adds responsibilities. And let's see, what else? Also the card of newness. So, again, a lot of you, I don't normally say that, but you have the Four of Diamonds as well. To me, just for the way I read, that's my combination of just general new positive changes coming in for you. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. Again, kind of another death card in a lot of ways. It can represent worries, fears, anxieties, but, all your cards are very positive except for this one. This card is sometimes called the Ship, and it can represent travel, you traveling, moving to new locations, getting new jobs, moving, pretty much anything like that. It can even just represent you sending stuff out. If you're sending out like letters or contracts or anything like that, it can be a very good card for those types of activities, we will say. And but other than that, again, if you are still having like anxieties, fears, worries, anything like that, try to let that stuff go. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs. For a lot of you, I feel like this could be love coming in, some sort of admirer. Again, you don't have a ton of love cards here. You have the Ace of Hearts. Some card reading systems, you have the Four of Diamonds at the end. Some card reading systems do consider that to be kind of a love card, because it does represent commitments, but, I will say this can represent an admirer. I think Gemini does well with, like, Leo. This would be a fire sign, so it could represent a Leo coming in for you. For others of you, I would say that it is attached to that Ten of Spades, and I would say stop beating yourself up over things from the past. This card can represent beating yourself up, and Ten of Spades, definitely can represent kind of those fears and worries, and that could be the reason why you're doing it, or it can represent guilt, or old guilty feelings. So try to let that stuff go. Other than that, great card for looking into the future, so I like to see that. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Messages coming to you. I would just say pay attention to messages at this time. Pay attention to your dreams, pretty much everything that is going on around you at this time. It can represent fears about money as well. But again, maybe it's because you're like in this transition period and maybe you're not sure about something. Again, I would say, to me, nines can kind of represent some sort of resistance or distance in regards to some sort of change we're making. So it could represent like a new job, but maybe it's a new job, but maybe it pays less actually at the beginning. And maybe we're like, do I really want this? Do I really want to make this change? But maybe what you don't see is that actually in a few months maybe it'll pay more. It's like one of those things where it's like you might have to take some sort of little risk to make some sort of positive change in your life. And this can represent those types of fears kind of coming up for you. So definitely something to think about. And finally, Four of Diamonds. Like I said, card of commitments. Very good card for money. It is a card of patience. It does say things are kind of like changing on their own time at this time. And again, I feel like people are done being patient, but it's kind of coming up here, so I'm going to say it. But a great card of commitments. Like I said, can represent love and definitely new changes. Can also represent moving. You do have several moving cards here, so any of you who are thinking about moving or changing, where you live, that would be good. And again, I would say if you're looking for a job and you can't find one, all these cards could say that maybe your job is just at a distance. Maybe you need to be looking farther away or something like that. But it looks really good for you. Like I said, it does. Like I said, I would say it almost feels like a gap week to me for you. So again, I feel like you're in between stuff, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I feel like next week you'll feel even better. So I like to see that. But anyway, thank you for watching and enjoy your week.